Welcome to Enjoying Life, a program of music, chatter, and friends, designed to put a refreshing moment in your day. Now, please welcome your award-winning hosts, Dr. Jerry and Little Jan.
Wow.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Man, we appreciate that so very, very much. Well, sweetheart, it's time to visit with our friends again.
With our friends out there.
Out there in what they call television land?
Television land.
Oh, it's going to be fun. You know, I wish that someday we could see all of them. You know, maybe if they know the Lord, we'll see them someday in heaven, reckon. And we'll just go down and find out, say, where do y'all live? Oh, well, we lived in Macon. We lived in Tennessee. But we get to see them all.
Oh, we'll get to see them one.
They're our friends.
They're our friends. They certainly are.
And the Bible says that he that hath friends must show himself friendly. Isn't that true? Yeah.
That's true.
I think that's a proverb or something, you know.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, in 18, somewhere like that. But we are delighted to be with you all again today. And we have some very, very special guests that we've been wanting to talk with for a long, long time.
So exciting.
I've been knowing these people for so many years. They don't get any, you know, they're not near as old as I am. So I've been knowing them all their life. But they're just so much fun to be with.
They are
and
fun.
we're going to have fun talking with them.
Are you going to tell them who it is now?
Not yet. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
We got to save it up.
Okay.
So you don't want to go away. But we got to start the program with a little singing. Are you ready to sing?
I'm ready to sing.
All right. Let's do a little singing. Here's a song that we love, and I know you'll love it. It says, "Come and Dine."
Jesus has the table spread where the saints of God are fed. He invites his chosen people, come and dine. With his manna he doth feed and supplies our every need. It's so good to sup with Jesus all the time. Come and dine, the Master calleth, come and dine. You may feast at Jesus' table all the time. He who fed the multitude turned the water into wine. To the hungry call it now, come and dine.
Oh, I love this verse. It talks about the disciples came to land. Listen.
The disciples came to land, thus obeying Christ's command. Oh, the Master called them, come and dine.
And there they found their heart's desire, bread and fish upon the fire. Thus he satisfies the hungry every time. Oh, come and dine, the Master calleth, come and dine. You may feast at Jesus' table all the time. He who fed the multitude turned the water into wine. To the hungry calleth now, come and dine. You want to sing it with us? Come and dine, the Master calleth, come and dine. You may feast at Jesus' table all the time. He who fed the multitude turned the water into wine. To the hungry calleth now, come and dine. To the hungry calleth now, come and dine.
Oh, I love that song. Don't go away. You've got to meet our guest. We'll see you in just a minute. Well, we're glad you stayed with us. It's going to be fun, this part of the program.
This part is
I'm
going to be
looking forward to
good.
it. We have a couple here. Now, you know, she's a beautiful lady and sings just as beautifully as she looks. And her husband's a super nice guy.
And he's beautiful, too.
Oh, well, I'm not going there. But let's introduce them. We're glad to have as our special guest today, Jeff and Amy Templeton. Let's make them welcome. We're just glad y'all are here. We're just glad you're here.
Thank you.
You know,
excited.
when they came up with the idea for this show and said that we would have guests, immediately, I'm not just telling you this because I'm looking at you. It's true, isn't it?
It's absolutely
Immediately,
true.
I said, we've got to have Jeff and Amy. Thank you for being here.
Jeff and Amy Templeton,
We're
yes.
privileged to be here
What a
with you today.
variety. Now, you've been in TV since, well, I know for what, 20, 30 years or more than that.
Wait a minute.
What?
Don't tell too much.
Wait a minute. But that's how we.
For a while,
But
yeah,
that's
for a
how
while.
we met. That's how we met.
Right.
Yes, that's how we met.
Yeah, but I met you, well, it had to be 20 years ago.
It's been 25, almost 25 years ago. It was in
25 years
probably
ago.
87, 88,
Yes.
or 86.
Yes,
I don't know.
A long time
Let's just
ago.
stop, yes.
But you were singing even then. You were doing concerts and singing and
I
working
was.
in TV
yes.
too.
In Greenville, up at WGGS in Greenville.
Yes,
Right.
but you worked in TV before that, but that was the first time I saw you, you know.
Amy Lambert. A lot lot of
Yeah.
Right.
remember.
Amy Lambert.
Amy Lambert.
And
Templeton
then she
now.
became Amy Lambert Templeton.
Yes.
That's right.
When did you and Jeff meet? How did you meet? Jeff, you want to?
We met on a cruise.
a
Where
cruise.
else?
Oh, did you really?
My goodness.
On the Jubilee at Sea, right.
On Jubilee at Sea.
Right, because I was with the Greens. I went and I left WGGS and went with the Greens in
The singing
1980
group.
in 1989, and we met on a cruise.
Met on the cruise?
I just started working for my uncle with Templeton Tours, and,
Yeah.
and she stood out like
I
a
bet
diamond
she
on
did.
stage.
Whoa.
Had to meet her.
No,
so-
actually, let me tell you. He said we had a mutual friend who kind of mentioned me to him, and he said, "No, I don't want anything to do with the gospel singer."
While he was on the cruise with him.
He said, you know, I mean, I'm not interested in a gospel singer, you know, the big hair and all that stuff.
That was in
and
those
so,
days,
yeah, in those days. And
Yeah.
but we just kind of
Here we are.
met and we kind of hit it off. And
Dated a year
20,
solid.
Yeah,
How about
but
that?
20 years we've been married.
20
So.
20 years.
My
Well, we're
goodness.
going to get to more of that. I want to hear from Jeff. Jeff, I'll tell you honestly, I told Jan, I'm not sure Jeff will come because you are not an on-stage, out-front type person.
No, I'm more
You
your-
and your uncle are behind-the-scenes person.
That's right. We're
But
happy
we-
to be in the
but we love
background
that.
helping it happen.
Because you signed a few
Yes.
checks for me, putting me out front. Well, you're in the cruise business now. You are Mr. Templeton now, aren't you?
I am the singing at sea. That's what I do now. That is my
Well, that's
my
just
career.
among
Others,
many
yes.
things. But you are probably the largest Christian tour company in.
I'm certainly one of the largest in the country or in the world.
Yes.
And this being our premier product with Singing at Sea, about 2,600 people take that cruise every year. It's
Wow.
You know, the world's largest Southern gospel music cruise and 100% Southern gospel.
And you know what? You guys started out, of course, many years ago. Well, your uncle did when it started out, and then through the years. Now, for how many years has it been since y'all you rent the whole ship?
We rent the whole ship, and this coming year, 2016, will be the 42nd Singing at Sea cruise.
Really?
Which, as far as I can tell, is the oldest running charter program of any genre. And so we're very happy that it's a gospel music
Isn't
cruise.
that awesome?
And everybody
Yes,
enjoys
yeah.
going because it's just an exciting time.
Exactly.
And it seems to me that it is the only one that I know of, Christian-type cruise, that rents the whole ship.
There are some other Christian charters.
Yeah.
Okay.
What sets us apart is the fact that we close the bars, we close the casino, we replace all of the programming with gospel music and good preaching, and so it's a clean, safe, family-friendly environment for everyone.
For everybody, including the whole family.
Exactly.
And it seems to me, you know, you unpack one time.
That's it. You
Who
get on.
picks the menu?
Well, I wish I could take credit for that, but that's some of the best part of the cruise that we like to keep. So we keep the food, we keep the itinerary, and we change the programming and take out anything that would be objectionable to the Christian lifestyle and replace it with good, godly entertainment.
That's
Wow.
fantastic.
Isn't
You know
that
what?
wonderful?
You ought to go on one. You ought to go.
Yes.
Now, we've been with you. I've been part of your cruise since about 89 or 90. I have to go back to get that. And I remember just, you know, being invited, and they tried to see if I did, well, you know, and then they made me kind of, and it's just been a blast. We love it, don't we?
We love it. The first cruise I went on was, of course, with Brother Goff here. That was fun.
And now we do
still-
a special thing on your cruise. Can we mention that?
Yeah, sure can. Tell me about it.
Well, it's about y'all here today. It's not about us. But anyway, he invited us to do. We do an hour program. So many people come
In
celebrate an anniversary, don't they?
Exactly.
Yes.
It's a time of celebration. We have birthdays, anniversaries.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
They
great
can
time to come do
They
it.
can come celebrate anything they want to
That's true.
celebrate, can't
That's
they?
true.
But we give away gifts and have fun, and we meet the ones that've been married a long time. Those who've been married a
The
little
program
time.
you do is a 1-hour program during
Yeah.
the cruise that is specifically dedicated towards those who are celebrating an anniversary.
That's
And
right.
the room's full. The
It
room's
is.
full.
It's full. It's fun. You guys are wonderful hosts. Put on a great show.
Oh,
give
you're
out
just being
prizes
nice.
and recognize those folks who are there celebrating.
Yeah.
So it's a
Saw
wonderful.
some
event.
last week they'd been married 2 weeks when they got on the cruise. We saw them last week. They said,
And
"We're still married. We're still married."
And we have several stories of folks who've met on the cruise and married. We have a lot of
Yes.
Better than
widowed
Christian mingle.
or single people who travel with us. They sure do. They feel comfortable in that atmosphere.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of marriages that have been formed from the cruising.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ought to go. And you know, it's the best week you can have for the money. I mean, I don't care if you go to put your feet in the sand at the coast or whatever, but for the money, you unpack one time and they feed you. Lord have mercy.
A lot of food.
Start at 7 till the midnight buffet. We take him on as passengers, take him off as cargo. And just,
That's right.
well, enough about him. Tell us what's happening in your world before we go to your singing. Are you still singing?
I am still singing, not as much. I'm a mom.
Uh-huh.
I have a 17-year-old son who's going to graduate high school this year.
Oh, right.
And I have a 13-year-old daughter,
Wow.
just started 8th grade. So
Their names I know, Hunter.
Hunter and Lauren.
And Lauren.
And so I'm very busy taking care of them. And I made a choice to stay at home and to raise my children and
I think
to
that's
be a
great.
mom.
Yes.
Are you enjoying being a mom? Seems like that's an awesome task.
Some days.
Some days. That's
There
honest.
you go.
You know, you've never
yeah.
been known for hinting around the bush, but you always tell it like it is.
That's good.
No, I love being a mom. I do. I love being a mom, and I've really enjoyed, because Jeff travels a lot, and it's afforded me the opportunity to travel with him, to go with him, and I've been all over the world. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been
You've been
places
on safaris?
I've been on safaris, and you know, he's taken me all over the world to some of the most incredible places, and I've
Yes.
taken him all over the country to some incredible places.
Yes.
You know, I've taken him to some
I take her to Athens. She takes me
back
to
roads.
Valdosta.
I take him. I've
Athens,
taken him.
Greece, that is. Yeah.
I've
But
taken
you know,
him to the back roads of America, and
Yeah.
he's taken me to the
Highlights of the world.
of the
Took her to
world.
Paris.
So,
She
the
took me
other
to
day, the other day, I don't know whether you knew this or not, but the other day we were in Rome, Italy, in the same week.
That's true. That's right. We didn't get to see each other,
No.
but we were kind of passing through on different trips.
They
That's
were.
right.
They
Y'all were there,
certainly
and we
were.
were there too.
I
Okay,
was there on a Christian trip looking at the journeys of Paul. What were you doing there?
having a blast, sightseeing and having a good time, eating pasta till it was running out my nose.
Wonderful
Okay,
city.
now wait a minute. We only got 1 minute here. Tell us about your concept video so we can go to it.
okay, did a new project and had a song that I just really felt like needed to be shared. Just a very, very important words that I wanted to share with the world. Felt like that people would be touched by the words of this song, and wanted to put it out in a form that people could visualize these words.
Oh,
And
that's
so we did a concept video and did just a couple different scenarios so that people could identify with it. And
Did you produce it, or you just?
We both produced it. We worked with some local artists in our area. Some folks from Samaritan's Purse helped us
Oh,
on the
that's
side,
good. Yeah. Oh,
and we're
that's
very
great.
very pleased with the quality of the production. We think it says a lot, not only about her singing, but about the message that she was trying to get across in the video.
Yeah. What do you do while she sings?
Whatever has to be done. If it's
Okay.
running sound or carrying product or setting up.
sometimes says things to me in my ear that
Oh, does it?
get me all off track. And
Right.
yeah.
Well, I think they're about ready to go to the
Let's
video.
do
They'll
it,
give us a
yes.
countdown here, and we'll go to the video, and I know we're going to enjoy it. Don't go away. Sit back, enjoy this video, and let the message of this video
Yes.
touch your heart as we listen to it together. You know, we're glad you all are here. We'll talk to you some more after the break, okay? All right.
take a step, enter in. You are safe in this place. You're never too broken to belong. Never too wounded, never too far gone. When you find Jesus, you'll find your home. You're never too broken to belong. Come find the perfect love that no one deserves. A peace so sweet it can't be put into words, and grace that's greater than the darkest of sin. Taste and see, enter in. Let the healing begin. You're never too broken to belong. Never too wounded, never too far gone. When you find Jesus, you'll find your home. You're never too broken to belong. We too wound and defeat, so we know how you feel. By the wounds of our Redeemer, we believe, and we were healed. You're never too broken to belong. Never too wounded, never too far gone. When you find Jesus, you'll find your home. You're never too broken to belong. You're never too broken to belong.
Wow, I enjoyed that. Didn't you enjoy that?
Did it?
Isn't
it a great?
great video? Name
Video.
that's Never Too
Never
Broken.
too broken to belong.
Never Too
I
Broken.
love that.
Message of hope.
Message of hope.
Yeah.
That's her key word, hope. Hope.
Encouragement, yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Boy, we're so glad y'all are with us.
Thank you.
and,
Thank you.
and
Amy?
we just love you being here.
Privilege.
You do Christian trips to the Holy Land, don't you, too?
I do. We do anywhere from 12 to 14 tours to the Holy Land every year, some
Really?
including Petra, some including Rome. We also do a Journeys of Paul, where folks go over to
My goodness.
Greece and Turkey and Italy. So I'm very fortunate and blessed to do what I do.
We're really glad you're with us. Really glad you're. If you want to know anything about it, you can write our address. We'll tell you more about that later, our address. And we'll gladly forward it on or whatever. But anyway, you can find out about it. But we're just so glad that
We're
you
glad you and Amy came
Do you
today.
sing at all? I know you play the bass.
Well, I can sing, but I can't harmonize. So when it gets too high, I drop down an octave, and it drives my wife crazy. So I just don't sing.
So she just lets you be the side
Yeah, I
man.
just do the sound. I run the sound.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. Here it is, and here is some wonderful, wonderful singing.
Well, I used to think it was all about me, doing what I wanted anytime, pleased, on a one-way street going nowhere fast, too blind to see it wouldn't last. I was picking up speed, headed for the fall. didn't see the wall. Well, I hit rock bottom and I lost it there. When all I had left was a simple prayer. God did it. He reached down, took me by the heart, pulled me out. God did it when nobody else could have saved me when I couldn't save myself. I didn't have a thing to do with it. God did it. Have you ever felt like you were spending your weeks? I know firsthand just how it feels. Down in the valley of deep despair. Well, I found hope when I was there. God did it. He reached down, took me by the heart, pulled me out. God did it when nobody else could have saved me when I couldn't save myself. I didn't have a thing to do with it. God did it. God did it. He reached down, took me by the heart and pulled me out. God did it when nobody else could have saved me when I couldn't save myself. I didn't have a thing to do with it. God did it. He reached down, took me by the heart and pulled me out. God did it when nobody else could have saved me when I couldn't save myself. I didn't have a thing to do with it. God did it. He reached down, took me by the heart and pulled me out. God did it when nobody else. Down in the valley of deep despair, where I found hope when I was there. God did it. God did it.
Oh, that's so good, so good. Oh, it's so good. That's Amy Lambert Templeton.
Templeton.
Isn't that boy, she's good.
She is so good, and
And
she's
you
so
know,
pretty.
Yeah, and she just right out there. I mean, she has some life about it. I
Isn't
love
that the truth? We like
I wonder where
that,
they
don't
got
we?
that song. God did it. Boy, isn't that good?
You could sing that one. couldn't you?
Man, I'll
God
tell
did
you
it.
what, Jeff may not want to get up that high and sing, but I'll join her anytime. We can have a blast.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We're just so glad that you're viewing, and we've had a lot of folks to write us. And we have a lot of emails. Oh, we've got our email address is enjoyinglifewithjerryandjan@gmail.com. That's our email address. But if you want to write us a note, it's Post Office Box.
50.
That's an easy number.
That's an easy number.
That's right. Post Office Box 50.
That's it.
And that's Powder Springs, Georgia. You know, we got a letter from a friend that I've been knowing for many, many years up in Chamberlain. Their name's Chamberlain, up in Salisbury, Maryland.
Maryland. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We certainly did.
I was up there, you know, some weeks ago or some months ago now, preaching at the oldest Baptist church in America.
I know.
And
Isn't that
they were
awesome?
celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. They're way over, like 230 years old, or however old they are, and they've never locked the door in 230-something years. And the only thing they've ever seen is one time when they went there for Sunday morning, somebody left a Coke bottle sitting on the end of the piano. And other than that, they don't even know. Isn't that fantastic?
That is good.
When they started the church, whenever that was, they said, we want never to have the doors of the church
locked. That's really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
And not long ago, you and I sang at a church, and I preached for their 174th year.
That's right. And we're going to go back for their 175th
celebration.
Wouldn't
that
We're
be
excited
fun?
about that. Yes.
Yeah.
We're going for that.
Yeah, you know, might even have Jeff and Amy there. Who knows?
Oh,
You know,
gosh.
they might be there. We're so glad they're there, and we're glad that you're viewing as well. I want you to call a friend and tell them to tune in with us and enjoy it. And, of course, we'd love to hear from you. And if you've got a good story, you know, that's part of how you enjoy life. We didn't really get to that with Jeff and Amy. We're going to have them back.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
do that. They'll come back.
But, you know, I don't know what more they could do. They've gone on safaris. They've gone all over the world. You know, they take their kids. I know I got an email from him one time when they were out in Colorado at some dude ranch. So they do those things. And
I think that's what they enjoy.
They just, you know, when you got a tour company, I guess you can do that all over the world.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
They have, too.
Well, we love you. Thank
We
you for
do
being
love
with
you.
us. And be
Thank
sure
you.
that you tune in next week. Invite a friend to be a part of it. And we'd love to have you come and join us. And remember that our motto is this: take Christ as your partner and enjoy life. You can have a little motto in your home if you want it. We'd love to send it to you.
Yes,
God
we
bless you.
will. Yes.